Money Moves with Myth 2.0, the podcast. And always remember, gentlemen, it's a mother movie. So today we're gonna be the message of today, um, for everybody out there who is insecure, everybody out there that's highly sensitive, about other people's opinion that they may have of them, you know. So my message of the day is to stop caring about what other people think or say about you. You know, we live in a time period that is extremely judgmental. Um, a lot of us, it's not a lot of us who are in our early 30s, or early 40s or whatever like that. We just seen the change of Western society. We just seen it back when families were still together. Um, families were still together. You can have a good time with your friends, but now we live in a different time. We live in a different time where everybody is on their own frequency. A lot of us, we spend more and more time with ourselves. Let me say that again, we spend more and more time with ourselves. Being that a lot of us have to work to pay some natural amount of bills, and the fact that we live in an era where we have Netflix, we have social media, so a lot of people don't have the need to interact anymore like they used to. So, with that being said, a lot of people out here are, going to place some type of opinion about you. Not necessarily, everybody does it. But you shouldn't, but let me tell you why you shouldn't care about what other people think about you. Because for one, nobody knows you the way you know yourself. Second of all, nobody's even communicating with each other to have enough and being honest with each other to have enough information to make it accurate, to be right about what they're saying. So a lot of time, half the time when we're walking around with our ideas to ourselves and we see somebody walking down the street, it used to be a hello and then you have a conversation for a minute and stuff, but it's not like that anymore. Both people walking down the street are then already judged each other. They didn't already made an assumption like, oh, this dude, either he looks cool or she looks cool, friendly, safe, or whatever, or not. And they come up to a conclusion that fast without even, you don't even have to open your mouth in 2024. 2025, my bad. You don't even have to open your mouth anymore without, people are going to, let me say that again. People are going to, and if you stay in America, I don't know how it is in other countries. Let me say that again. If you stay in America, I don't know how it is in United Kingdom. I don't know how it is in Australia. I don't know how it is in Germany or whatever like that. But I do know that in America, people are it's definitely, people are not going to be on your frequency 9 times out of 10. So, with that being said, a lot of people will prejudge me personally. Oh, the black man. And this is not not just a lot of people want to make this just a white thing and stuff like that, but it doesn't matter what color you is. Actually, like, everybody does it. Spanish people do it, black people do it, white people do it. And then you got the people, and then you got good people in all segments of life who don't do it. You know, um, you gotta judge. You gotta know that you have to judge somebody off the content of their character. You can't just judge them. You know, and people will look and they will make assumptions of you, and it doesn't necessarily mean that it's true. Doesn't necessarily mean it's true. And a lot of times, like, if it is true, like, a lot of people might come on my channel, talk about, oh, you smoke cigarettes, you're gonna get cancer and stuff like that. What if I already have cancer? You know what I'm saying? And then, like, what about the people who never smoked? I'm not saying smoking is a good thing, guys, but, you know, people are gonna make prejudgments just off of viewing you. You know, like, he's gonna be lazy. He's lazy. You walk up on a job, nobody never seen you before, but just because they stay in the house and don't interact with any other African American people, they're just gonna go off some type of video they seen or the last interaction they had and make a prejudgment about you. You know, and it's crazy because in America we have we in the black community, we have a lot of African American black guys who are doing some of the craziest things. We got guys who doing the goodest things. So a lot of people, they see all these videos on social media about, oh, how dumb this dude was. He was an idiot, and they prejudge everybody else as the same individual, as that just because you're black, you have to have the same character as the other black man, as another black man who did something that was out of his own character. You know, and any other person who, you know, the stereotypes that people want to use against African Americans, like when they see a black dude. You know, just because you see an Asian person doesn't mean they're good at math. You know, um, you know, it's just insane. Like, the stuff I hear, you know, on the work site, because that seems like the most interactions that I have in 2025 and back in 2024 is with coworkers. You know, in which I could care less about communicating with a coworker. I'm just trying to come up there, but it don't matter because, you know, conversation. You have good conversations on the job, and you hear things, you know, and everybody's just living on their own frequency. We're living in a time period where everybody's highly sensitive, and you don't want to get caught in the mix of, you know, you don't want to get caught in the mixed period. You don't want to get caught in the mixed period about of fighting ideas that people have of you. You know, a lot of times you just want to ignore it. You want to ignore it. You want to not pay it no attention. You know, smile, brush it off. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you think, then hey, that's what you think. You know, you can't change nobody's opinion of you. So stop caring about what other people think about you, please. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next video. Over and out.